Yo, it's your boy Dre. I appreciate all the love and support I got on that last video. A lot of you guys were my homies, but hey man, I'll take it. This video is gonna be about my sports experience, mainly basketball.
Dear basketball.
Basketball was something I was really proud to play. In middle school, I did travel. Elementary school, I actually didn't play in elementary school. The first game I ever played was in 5th grade, and I played with all my homies, and it was so fun that I was like, I have to actually do this. I made my first points, my homies were hyping me up, and then after that, my whole personality was basketball. I never played the sport, but I was in love with Kobe. My favorite team's the Lakers. I had never really played it until that game. And then after 5th grade, I started playing all summer. High school comes around and that's still my whole thing. Like my whole personality is still basketball. Tryouts come around, and tryouts is a 3-day thing. You know, Monday through Wednesday, get results on Thursday, and practices on Friday. That's how it was. Trials comes around, and mind you, I play point guard, right? That's my whole position. Like that was gonna be the position I played. That's just what I was gonna do. During tryouts, I was like every man for himself. You know, I was not passing the ball, you know, because I'm thinking, I gotta make my spot. I gotta get my spot, and then I'll worry about these guys. Like, these guys might not even make the team. Like I said, I'm not the best. You know, there was definitely people that were trying out that were better than me. But I wouldn't say I was the worst, because there was a whole bunch of people that I had played with before, and I was just better than them. You know, like I outplayed them. You know, I was just better. So after day one, like, I had made a whole bunch of mid-ranges. I splashed a couple threes in some of the guys' faces. The coach himself was all like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? He was hyping me up. And after he had did that, I was convinced. I was low-key like, yo, I'm on the team. And so Tuesday, Wednesday, it was kind of like the same thing, you know. We just did the same thing for the next couple of days, and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely made the team. Thursday comes around, the list is sent out. It's like emailed out, and I don't see my name. I look at that list a couple of times. I look at my list. I'm like, yo, why am I not on that paper? I'm like so confused. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like telling all the guys, like I meet up with them. I'm like, yo, I'm not on that list. Like, and so is on the list. You know, some of the guys that I knew I was better than were on that list. And look, call me like, I don't know, arrogant. I don't know, but I was just not feeling that. Like, I was like, why is it that they made the list and I didn't? And I know I'm better. I know I did more. I know they're not good. All these factors went into the why did I not make the team, you know? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna show up to practice on Friday. I'm gonna still like just show up and be like, yo, why am I not on the team? And so I go to practice. I have my dad drop me off, and I see all the guys like waiting outside the gym because varsity practice first, then JV, and then freshman it's last. So JV practice is like about to end, and so we're about to come inside the gym right now. Everyone's looking at me like, hey, you actually pulled up, you actually made it. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta talk to the coach. Like, I gotta figure out why my name wasn't on the list, you know? Like, you know, all the other people that didn't make the team, they just accepted it. Like, I could not accept it. Like, why did I not make the team? We go in, and I'm just like, I go to the coach, I'm like, yo, my name wasn't on the list. I wanted to come to practice and talk to you. and asked like, why did I not make the team? And he looked at me in my face and he said, I don't know why you're here. If you weren't on the list, then you can't even be here. And honestly, I didn't even try arguing back with him. I just looked at him and I walked away. I accepted it. Like, this conversation was so quick that the JV team was leaving. Like, they finally got done with practice and I was leaving with them. And like, one of my homies was on the JV team. He was like trying to talk to me. I ignored him. I went to the side of the school. I went curbside. I sat down. I buried my head in my knees. And it all came out. All the tears. I was crying. One of my homies, like, the homie on the JV team, he like saw me. He was like, you good? I was like, I didn't make the team. And then he was like, hey, but MJ didn't make freshman year. He said that, and my mind instantly went to, I'm not MJ though. Like, I'm not that guy. I'm not MJ, you know? Like, MJ was like, I mean, he is like 6'6". Like, currently I'm 5'6". You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when I'm compared to someone else. That's like the worst thing. Like, I hate that. But, you know, I'm not MJ. So, I don't even know how I got home. I just remember getting home and going into my room. I grabbed my pillow and I just started screaming and crying into my pillow. Like, I really let it out. My dad came in my room, gave me some words of inspiration. I really don't even remember what he was telling me. I was just crying. I was just defeated. I just didn't even like want to discuss anything no more. Like, it was just over. I was just like, nah, it's like, I'm good. And basketball was my everything. Like, even in school, like, that was like kind of my whole personality. And I just wasn't even talking to no one no more. Like, the guys on the freshman team, like, they would come up to me and be like, yo, that so-and-so is hella trash. Like, you should have been on the team. They was telling me this. I'm pretty sure they was trying to, like, make me feel better. But that low-key had, like, the opposite effect. I wasn't trying to listen to none of that. And so sophomore year comes around. You know, this whole duration, I'm like hella practicing. I'm like shooting 500 times a day. Like, I was really putting in that work. I was like passing the balls. I was like throwing the ball to the wall, you know, practicing my passes, everything. And then when it came to tryouts, I was looking at the gym and my feet were like nailed to the floor. I couldn't move. I couldn't go inside. I didn't even want to. You know, I was telling people, yeah, I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna make the team. I just didn't. I couldn't keep my end of the deal. I couldn't walk inside that gym. It's a big regret of mine. Like, why didn't I just go and try, you know? But that like really fucked me up. You know, I mean, I still played basketball. Like, I played travel, but I never did JV. I never did varsity. I never did none of that. Like, I played travel. These were like kids that didn't even go to my school. You know, I was never really close with anyone on the team. I just played. And I guess moral of the story is, don't be like me. If there's something you put so much effort into, try and get that result. It's either you make it or you don't. You know, like, this story isn't a good story. It doesn't have a happy ending, but it's a story where it's like, I want you guys to really just reflect yourselves and look at me. Don't follow my footsteps. Be great. But yeah, my fools, like, I'll catch y'all.